I'm Cheryl Hunt, and we are in the Athletic Center. For starters, included in students' tuition is access to our brand new 11,000 square foot fitness center. But don't let the size fool you, it's still busy, so they would come here for that. They might also come, again, they have access to our pools for open swim. It's an Olympic-sized swimming pool that we have here. They can also use our squash courts for free anytime. All they need to do is go ahead and make a booking, as well as we have frequent open rec opportunities for students to come and play a pickup game of basketball or soccer or what have you. And those are all things that are included. However, for a small extra charge, they can also partake in programs like our intramurals program, our adult recreational league programs. We also have group fitness classes that range anywhere from Zumba to yoga and pretty much everything in between. And there's a variety of other different programs. An initiative that some students might want to become a part of is actually this year we're launching our brand new Ravens Sport Business Club. And that has members involved in all aspects of what goes on over here in terms of the Ravens Center. So that means there's some people that are involved on the fitness side of things, some people that are involved on the varsity side of things, and they sort of become integrated right here with us in terms of the marketing team. And that also includes our Spirit Club, which is called Bird Gang, and they attend all the varsity sports. Their job is to have fun. So they just attend varsity sports and wear the colors and chant the chants, get into the school spirit and kind of help elevate their moods and blow off a bit of stress from school.
My name is Sean Anderson, and you're in the Awards and Financial Aid Office. We administer the Provincial Government Student Aid Program. So if students are Ontario residents, they're receiving assistance through OSAP, the Ontario Student Assistance Program. And then each province and territory outside Ontario has their own program. So and we help students who have applied and are receiving assistance through those programs if you're in Alberta or Manitoba or BC. And we also administer undergraduate bursaries, which are based on financial need. We'd love to see students more involved in some of our financial literacy program. So, for example, in November, which is Financial Literacy Month, we have lots of events on campus. If you're talking to students and they're talking about withdrawing from their program, changing course loads, or they're experiencing sort of a financial hardship, there's ways we can help them. It's important to note, to tell students we operate on a walk-in basis, so no appointments necessary. Students can come in, sit down with one of our financial aid administrators or bursary and scholarship officer and get the help they need.
I'm Erin Cheswick. I am the coordinator of the Campus Card Office, and this is the Campus Card Office. Or their campus card, that's something they definitely need. We also provide the UPass. We are the main lost and found service on campus. We book all the space out in front of our office in the Galleria. So if they're part of a club that they want a space to table with in our area of the Galleria, they can come to us for that, as well as just general information. Pretty much anything lost, obviously campus cards and UPasses, but because we are the main lost and found location, they can come to us. And then any problems that they have with their convenience plan or their card not working, we can try to help. The UPass is going to be blue every year, all the time, now until forever. We've transitioned to a chip pass, so it's just like the Presto readers where you tap it to get on the bus and you're going to keep it for the rest of your university career. One of the services we offer is the Web Card Center, so anytime you can log in on your phone or through the mobile app or at a desktop or anywhere, and you can find information like the balance or your meal plan history, or you can set notifications. So we hire students during the school year and in the summer to staff our front desk and the phone line. So if you're interested in a job on campus, we're a great employer, I think anyways. And you can always follow us on all of our social media accounts. We have a newsletter and we advertise lots of contests throughout the year. You can win iPads, iPhones, money in your campus card, lots of great prizes.
Well, I'm Yvonne Collins, and I'm a career counselor here at Career Services. We help with interview skills, resume writing, cover letter writing, job search. We also talk about career exploration if students are trying to figure out what they want to do with their degree, they're thinking of changing their degree. So we have a number of different fairs throughout the year for different types of students. So we have part-time fairs, we have fall career fairs. We have a fair in the spring for students who are going to graduate. We also have networking nights where employers come in to talk to students. So we offer a variety of different assistance with students here at Career Services. So we do have a drop-in service, so students can come in anytime.
So my name is Kevin Chaves and I work for the Cooperative Education Office. There are a couple of different groups of students that we service. The first are students who are, say, in first year or who haven't been admitted to the co-op program yet. So for those students, we answer questions about admissions, what the co-op program is like, the different services we offer. We also run different events like Co-op 101 for first year students, and we have booths at Expo Carleton, that sort of thing as well. The other major group that we serve are students that are in the co-op program, and so we work with these students throughout their duration in the co-op program. We help them with things like resume reviews, mock interviews, meetings about how to look for a job, that sort of thing within the context of co-op. For students that are in the program, we host a lot of workshops. There's a bunch of networking events that the Career Services Office organizes as well that we encourage students go to. So I guess the big umbrella is any question to do with co-op. So that can include, does my program have co-op? What is co-op? How does it work? Are the positions paid? What type of positions are there? So there's lots of different things that can come up. A great resource is the website that we have, which has a lot of information, but a lot of times students will have specific questions about their program and their participation in co-op, and that's where I'd say come into the office because we have lots of different teams in the office with very specific knowledge that can help them with co-op as it applies to them. So for students that are in first year that are interested in co-op, there's two different ways of applying to the co-op program. The vast majority of students will have applied out of high school when they apply to Carleton, and if they fall into that group, which is normally the larger group, they would be able to just kind of sit back, focus on their studies, get some experience in first year because we already know who they are and we automatically assess their eligibility in the summer after first year. It's also possible that students didn't check that box in high school, so in that case they would actually need to formally apply to the co-op program, and that's just a form that's on our website. And again, if they have questions or if they aren't sure if they tick that box on their application, they would just need to get in touch with us. But focus on your studies because there is a GPA cutoff, but then also start working on your resume, start building experience. So volunteer, get involved, visit the Career Services Office. There's a variety of on and off campus work that's available as well. So there's lots of opportunities to start building your resume even before you're in co-op.
My name is Ikram Jama. I'm the Equity Advisor at the Department of Equity Services. At the Department of Equity Services, we promote equity and inclusion. We also educate the Carleton community on discrimination and sexual assault prevention. So we also have the Sexual Assault Support Center where staff, faculty, and students can access information and support. And we also have the Center for Indigenous Initiatives, which works with Indigenous students here on campus. So students come to the Department of Equity Services for a number of reasons. They can come to us because they want to find out what the role of equity services is on campus. And they can also come to us because they're seeking accommodation related to religion, pregnancy, family status, and any other accommodation reason. They could also come to us because they have experienced discrimination or sexual assault, and they need our support and advice.
So my name is Nicole Diageo. I'm the Health Promotion Coordinator at Health and Counseling Services, and that's where we are. Basically, there's three parts to Health and Counseling Services that students may come and approach us for. So there's the medical services, which are our walk-in clinic, as well as our appointment doctors. Then there's our counseling, which anybody can self-refer to a counselor. And we also have GP psychotherapists or doctors who are psychotherapists and a psychiatrist on staff as well. And then we have health promotion services. Health promotion is basically, we have a student team who goes out and promotes health information, and anybody can kind of join and become a volunteer for that if they wanted to. So basically the health promotion team, we promote all kinds of health information to other students. So the team consists of me, the health promotion coordinator, and then 4 team leaders. Joining the team leaders are volunteers. We typically have about 20 volunteers who will go to events, run workshops, host booths, anything like that, where we relay health information. So we all come together and we put together this a campaign, and then we promote the campaign and give away giveaways and stuff like that. So anybody who would want to volunteer can definitely contact us and join up. So if a residence fellow saw that an individual needed medical attention, then the medical services are always here during the day from 8:30 to 4:30. Anybody, any student or employee or staff can come and use the medical services for any reason. And it's just like any typical doctor's office, all kind of care is provided here. Or if a res fellow did see that somebody was struggling for any reason, kind of stress or something bigger, maybe they are feeling down and need somebody to talk to, then counseling services is here. Counseling services is covered by the student health fee, so it's completely free when you pay your tuition. And then other than that, with health promotion services, we do have a resource center. So anybody can come to the little room off of the clinic and pick up resources on nutrition, smoking cessation, anything in regards to health, essentially.
My name is Lynn Murphy, and I am the Office and UHIP Administrator for the International Student Services Office. So basically we help students in their transition from their home countries to Carleton. We do this through international orientation sessions, one in the fall and one in the winter, but we also support them throughout their entire stay at Carleton. We do this through intercultural programs, so trying to get the students involved in life outside of Carleton, and having them meet new students, having them experience Canadian winters, whether it be through skating or snowshoeing, having them go to museums, football games, hockey games, all sorts of fun cultural activities, and to allow them to meet other students as well. We also administer the UHIP health plan. So any questions on UHIP, they can come and see us. We also administer the exchange program. So this is coordinating students from Carleton who want to go out on exchange for 1 or 2 terms. And then of course our partner institutions are sending their students over to Carleton. So it's getting them involved and registered. So we will be offering information sessions starting in mid-September for Carleton students who are interested in going out on exchange. The other big component of what we do is on the immigration piece of things, primarily with study permits and work permits and postgraduate work permits for students. So if any international students have any questions pertaining to going down to part-time studies, if they're going to miss a term, they want to change programs, and how it's going to affect their immigration status, then they should come and see us, and we'll speak to them about that.
I am Mike Reynolds, the Communications Officer in the McCodrum Library. I would hope there are many, many reasons why students may come, but there are obviously some supports that we offer here that are used more than others. So one of the things that we like to talk to library patrons about right away is the help we can offer for research. So there's research for specific topics, you know, so we can help with final papers, we can help with, even if it's just you're looking for one single statistic that you need. And the really interesting thing is that we do have a lot of subject matter experts as well. So we have research people here to help with business related things or English literature related things. So it's really tailored to your specific needs, and we have people here waiting all the time to come help out with any little research need that you have. The other thing that obviously gets used a lot here are the different study spaces that we have. So right from the first floor on up, we have a lot of different study options for people. We have individual study spaces, we have group study rooms for those who are working on group projects or group study sessions, and then we also have a good mix of the collaborative spaces like the Discovery Center, where you can be a little noisier and study, you know, in that group experience, sharing stuff on whiteboards or however you want to go about studying. And we also offer silent study spaces as well. The 3rd and 5th floor are silent study spaces, and we have a lot of individual spaces there, as well as group study rooms that you can book for you and your friends to come in and study whenever you'd like. So Uncle Stephen is our therapy dog here, and he comes in a couple of times every week to offer up his therapy dog services to patrons of the library, anyone who wants to come spend some time with them. He is incredibly relaxing. I've checked the library website for specific hours throughout the year, and he's certainly around a little more often during exam times, but here at any point if you and a friend want to stop by to check him out. So we do offer a lot of exhibits as well. The exhibits that we have in the library are always changing. We have 6 or 7 or 8 different spaces, and they're all dedicated to different things going on. So come check out some of the many exhibits we have in the library.
Hi, I'm Vicki Bowman. I'm Manager of Student Care and Support in the Office of Student Affairs. Students will come to our office for things such as space booking. So if they're in a club and they want to book a room on campus, they'll come to us for the Student Activity Fund. They might come to us for support because maybe they're having difficulties with their studies or they're having difficulty with other students. It could be that they're experiencing financial difficulty because we do have an emergency fund offered through this office. They could be looking to opt out of their UPass. So one of the big ones that we recruit for every March is the Peer Conduct Board, and that is a group of students that will help us to review cases that may have violated the Student Rights and Responsibilities Policy. Another program that we run out of this office is the See You Don't Know Alcohol Awareness Campaign. And so students will see a lot of our posters on their residence floor, and their residence fellows may talk to them about the campaign. So if students are interested in helping to support us in running events, they can come and talk to us about becoming a volunteer. We'd really like to encourage students to come and see us and just let us know, even if it's something positive that they want to share.
Jeremy Brzezinski, Student Experience Office. All students should come to the Student Experience Office. We offer transitional support and really stuff for students to do when they're not inside the classroom. Really opportunities for them to apply their academic knowledge base in meaningful ways. So stuff like orientation, mentorship, the Campus Activities Board, alternative spring break, and much more. Yeah, so as first-year students, for those that are watching this that are first-year students, I would encourage you to start off with something like the Campus Activities Board. The Campus Activities Board runs activities throughout the academic year, maybe 4 or 5 a month that are free, no charge. Essentially stuff from bingo, raise reptiles, hypnotists, stuff of that nature. A really great way to kind of meet other like-minded students and also to get involved. For all students, I would also recommend using your co-curricular record. Students who are involved at a minimum of 5 hours can add those experiences to their co-curricular record. This record is really helpful when seeking employment. Will identify the different experiences and the different learning opportunities that you've had on campus. We also work very closely with residents on Campus to Community Days. Campus to Community Days are days where we go into the community and do service work with our community partners. It's a great opportunity to get involved and learn more about your community. And if you enjoy supporting your community, we also have Alternative Spring Break, where we send about 100 students across the world to do 1 week of service learning experiences. And some of the destinations are very unique and very enriching. And residents also sponsor some students to participate in that experience. So touch base with your res fellow about that. One of the events that I would really recommend residence fellows encourage their students to participate in is SOAR, the Student Leadership Conference. Last year, we had Arlene Dickinson from the Dragon's Den share some of her tips on leadership. And since the program has been offered through Residence Life and the SEO, we've sold out for the last 3 years. So make sure to get on early so that you can soar with us in the winter semester. So I would also recommend res fellows and students follow us at Carleton SEO. We give out crazy cool prizes weekly, great opportunities to also get involved and stay in tune with what's going on with our department.
So my name is Brittany Baston, and I'm a special constable with the Department of University Safety at Carleton University. Students would come to the Department of University Safety or contact our department for any reasons, for assistance calls, for door openings, or something as far as filing a criminal report. So again, we assist in all matters. In residence, we're pretty much there to support the residence staff and making sure that the residence environment is safe for all the students and staff that live and work in there. So as far as becoming actually directly involved in the department, you may have heard about the CUSER program, so the Carleton University Student Emergency Response Team. So that's a volunteer program that students can access that falls under the Department of Safety. Additionally, we have the Student Safety Patrol program. We hire students as security guards, and they basically assist the department and help perform duties of security. So some of the initiatives the Department of Safety offers are the Safe Walk program, which again we provide safe walks across campus. The Work Late program, so we provide regular check-ins at your request when you're working late on campus. We also provide laptop registration, bicycle registration, a bicycle compound by the athletics building, operation identification program, in addition to the enhanced access, acknowledge, and act sexual assault resistance education program. I feel like it's important for students to know that we are here for them. But we're here for the safety of the students and the staff. I hope people feel comfortable enough to approach us regarding anything. And again, we're here, to make you feel more comfortable, to help you if you don't know where to go, and just to make sure that you feel safe on campus. So please always feel that you can come to us at any time. We are open 24/7 if that helps.